I'm just going to get her to call Joe.
Right on, Sheila. Here on time and making gumbo. Was it seafood gumbo? So was it some of your crab that you got from our Schillinger gentleman? What kind of gumbo is it today? Karen Duggar, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you the last couple of days. You've been in here. You got in here with Mike too. Kilty, just finished carnitas. Love it. You know, I had carnitas the other day at El Hero, and they were pretty good. Not yet. Yeah, there he is.
Okay, good deal.
Let's see, Mary Gale. Hey, Mary Gale. What are you cooking for dinner? Everyone else is spilling the beans. Karen Duggar, what are you doing for dinner? Yeah, we're ready. All right, guys. So we are going to be shifting gears here. Today's going to be a little bit different of a live. Instead of our normal spiel, we have a special guest on with us tonight. We have Mr. Joe Vecchiarelli. Joe is going to be doing one of our classes coming up here pretty soon. He's a world-renowned draper and instructor, and he's got dress forms. He's got French European scissors. He's got all kinds of cool stuff that he's going to come talk to us about. So I think whenever we get ready here, we're going to bring him on. Boom. There he is.
I'm here.
Here we are.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you guys?
We're good.
How about yourself?
It's been a better day for me. It's been a rough day, actually. But
Yeah, some sad news today. If you guys haven't heard, R.I.P. Miss Dolly Parton. It's a sad day.
Yeah,
I'm a little late.
I know I was supposed to be on at 3:30. I guess that's the time we were supposed to start. I was actually on the phone with their business manager. I couldn't get on. And
Fair enough.
we were talking. Yeah, sad day for the industry.
Sad day for the industry. Lost a good one.
Sure.
Joe, tell him a little about what your connection was to Dolly.
So, I've been working with Dolly for about 35 years.
Wow.
And I started out with her 35 years ago, not knowing who I was working with. And he was making costumes. She needed costumes made. And of course, Dolly's body was very unique in size. And it was very hard nature to try to create something for her with her not there. So they needed to create something to get somebody that could actually replicate her body that actually would look like her.
Mm-hmm.
And they of course contacted me and her business manager, who I'm speaking to right now. And we asked if I would be interested in, and not knowing who I was, but to do a fitting on somebody, celebrity, and work with them. And I said, sure. I signed an NDA, and they picked me up. They took me there. And it was at home in Beverly Hills at the old Will Rogers home. And I was just talking to Jason about that right now. And I said, Jason, I still remember. Yeah. I said, when I got out of the car, I had no clue who I was going to be working with. And he said, soon you'll find out. And so we pulled up in this curvature driveway, and it was a rainy day, and it was a beautiful country home. And in a white robe, out comes Dolly Parton. And let me tell you something. It was a rainy day, and I was sweating. And that was the first time that we actually got to sit and work with each other and spend some time with her, and which was really good. And there's been other times working with her too on the road, and but most recently, we completed the project in Dollywood, the Dolly Experience. I recreated all her bodies for her, so we could put these costumes on her body.
Neat.
And they turned out spectacular. And we're just getting ready to open up the Dollywood Hotel in 2 weeks, and they're in Nashville. That Dolly and her niece put together, and I was a big part of the putting a lot of different tribute statues together for her, and along with a museum that she also is very much involved in. That's going to be opening up as well. We're actually still working on it, the project. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff that's happened or going to happen. Just an emotional day.
Sure.
It was a very difficult day.
Well, you're getting ready to get on the road, aren't you?
Yes, I'm getting ready to leave to go on tour next week.
And you're coming to see us.
And I'm so excited to come to Mobile, Alabama.
Amen. Yes.
Sweet home Alabama is what they always say, right?
We're
I'm excited to do that.
Yeah.
And a lot more stories to be told there at the store when I get there.
Sure.
So hands-on about Dolly and everything else I do with Dancing with the Stars, of course, which I'm very much involved in. And so I can give you back behind the scenes on that as well.
Neat.
On the night, the 2-hour meet and greet, we get to have a lot of conversation.
Yes. Yes.
Which I'm excited to talk about. But yeah, a good day for to do that, and a good day for people to come and get involved and come to your store and take this once in a lifetime opportunity
Yeah.
to get involved in a pants class, that they could actually get a pair of pants that'll fit them, and
Nice.
understanding what it takes to make a garment, not just with them, with Dancing with the Stars, and like with Dolly and whoever, and and we'll do that right in your store. And for those that have been on the fence about it, don't waste another second about not getting in that class, because this opportunity may not come back ever again.
That's right.
So I'm excited to actually come down there and do it. And
Yeah, guys, I would encourage you, if you haven't signed up yet, please consider it. In the early stages, there was at first a cap on this class. We have now lifted that. There is no cap as far as the amount of people that we can take. We would love to see you sign up.
right, and eventually, of course, as I'm sure as days and weeks go on, people will get enrolled. But this class that we're going to offer, they'll be able to leave with a pair of pants, a pattern, and a muslin before the end of the second day. And it's going to be quite exciting, actually, quite exciting for the ladies. And for those that come, will be more than thrilled. So I'm really excited to be a part of your store and to teach these wonderful ladies what fitting's really all about. And a lot of ladies, I think back, and from my experience being in this home theater of home sewers, had a big failure in making pants. It's been a big failure, and these instructors would always want people to run before they walk, and I don't believe in that. I believe that sewers need to walk before they run, and they need to understand all the complexity of the fitting elements of creating a pair of pants.
Mm-hmm.
And in basing it off of a pattern is not necessarily the only and correct way to do it, because basically your body's perfect and those patterns are wrong. And with that saying, I would say to them, whoever's watching today, that I will teach you how to fit your body and what easy paths for future fittings that you will have in your home that I won't be with you, how that you can make it real easy for yourself. And I'll give you all those ideas and techniques, and we'll show you different methods of what we do on Dancing with the Stars and what makes us be able to do 500 and 600 costumes in 6 days, and what do we do differently that you could do. And I'll bring all those techniques to the classroom and illustrate those to you directly and make you understand how that works. So again, it is a once in a lifetime opportunity for those that are watching or to watch this later, or they'll see this later.
Yeah.
On their broadcast. But if you have any inclination of doing a pair of pants, or you are in the area of Mobile, Alabama, or anywhere near that store, you should not even begin to think twice about going through this class. Because let me tell you something. Right now, I'm getting my tour. All my classes are completely sold out. Everywhere, straight across the country. So if this store is not sold out and there's still seats available, man, you got your lucky day. You have your lucky day. And I promise you guys, whoever sees this video or will see this video, that you will have the time of your life and learn more in those 2 days than you learned in your 10, 20, 30, 40 years of sewing. If nobody else has that background that I've got and that I've been doing.
Nice.
So with that being said, I think it'll be a very successful class. and I'm excited to come to Mobile, Alabama, um, yeah, participate in this wonderful environment in your store or wherever it may be.
Very cool.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Uh,
Hey guys, if you got any questions for us, that's one thing. But if you have any questions for Joe, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm sure he'll be happy to answer any of them, so long as he's still sticking around. So please, if you've got any questions for him, feel free to drop the chat. Also, only 2 reactions there, guys. Only 2 likes. I don't know what y'all are doing, but you're not hitting the like button. So we can do better there. Do better. Try harder. And let's see. What about you, Mom? You got any
Well, I was
questions
just
for
going
Joe?
to say that let's talk just a little about dress forms, and that's your primary tool. And
absolutely.
after the dress forms that have been out there forever are the ones, the My Body Double and all of that you dial in the sizes and stuff. This is different, and it's an investment in your sewing career or your sewing whatever. And so how does a dress form address that?
Let me collaborate a little bit on this whole issue about dress forms, and talk about it. And let's talk about real quick, what is the difference between a quality dress form and just a dress? Or what's the difference between a one with legs and no legs?
Okay.
For those of you that don't know me or don't know my background, I am the only fit specialist on any television network nationwide.
Cool.
That includes NBC, ABC, Disney, Fox, CBS. That's what I do. I started out in the form business 45 years. I knew nothing about fashion, 0. And once I had that company in my hand, 10 years in, I decided it was time that I learned what it took to become a specialist in fitting and understanding the complexity of the human body, and creating a garment. So my education came from a person called Helen Joseph Armstrong. You could actually Google her name. She's 96 years old, and she taught at LA Trade Tech College, and she tutored me for 2 straight years in her home. Taught me everything about fitting, dress draping, pattern making, grading, textiles, you name it, I learned it. Design, sketching. And with that background, we collaborated on the techniques of what it would take to have a good quality dress form, since I had my factory in New York City at that time. And Helen visited me in New York City at the factory, and we discussed the value of princess seams on the form. What were those seams, and how did they? What was the value of the accuracy of those, and what's the value of the underbust and the overbust, and all these different scenarios across the shoulder, high bust, low bust. We looked at everything, and through those analyses, and we did this for a period of probably 7 or 8 years, kind of going through all these different structures and these different scenarios of the dress form in our factory. And through that knowledge and the knowledge of understanding of the other side, the design side, it created a value of creating a mannequin that met the criteria of that professional designer, whether it be a costumer at a major garment manufacturer, a major department store, a major television network, a home sewer. It didn't really matter. It was something that we wanted to create that really separated us from all that other stuff that was out there, because people were having so many problems. And the biggest problem that we ran into with people is they were buying these little double. You do forms that were digital that you could just dial them up and dial them down
Mhm.
and create a size supposedly that would fit you. And the problem with those were scaled at different levels because when you open them up, you had nowhere of being able to pin in those areas
Mm.
because you had those opening gaps, number one. And you also had the inaccuracy of having the princessing, so where was dart placement going to be on your form, understanding for accuracy, because those dart placements had to equalize front and back at the shoulder seam. Otherwise, your garment's not going to work.
Mm.
So all those different components came into play, as well as the length of the torso across the back. And uh, we realized that those type of forms were being sold as a dress form to create a garment when they really should have been sold to became what we call GOH, garment on a hanger. So you could hang your garment on there in the corner of the room.
Okay.
And so once we developed our forms and we moved along with that, we tested it at Dancing with the Stars in our studio. And not only did we test it, um, we um, we utilized it. We utilized the body on set because the dancers were not with us. They're doing their as we speak today. They're doing their choreography. We're making costumes on the mannequin that replicates their body. So everybody has their own mannequin on set. And
Gotcha.
that's what I did. And we had to illustrate at the same time, especially we ran into is ladies would lose weight. And that's a big complexity problem on Dancing with the Stars. And so I developed a system that I could actually figure out what weight loss would be based on a number of pounds that you want to lose and structure the body, actual body, down one or two sizes so we could project where you're at today, but where will you be tomorrow? That's the Disney thing. It's all about tomorrow. And remember, Disney's the parent company of ABC, and this is who we work for. So with that being said, I was able to scale out a system unlike nobody out there to where I could actually look at your body and say, hey, Joe, I want to lose 40 pounds. No problem. This is where you need to go. And we'll scale you up today. So when you do lose weight, you could be at that scale, that 40-pound loss tomorrow.
Very cool.
So, which is really, really, really cool. And that's exactly what we do in Dancing with the Stars. And furthermore, it was not just good enough for that. Then I became the first to develop. People are having a horrible time in sleeves. Sleeves are a real hard time with their bodies, and people didn't understand that what was the reason that sleeves were so difficult to put in. So I was able to develop a arm that was attachable to the body, but an arm that would not only attach, but also be able to pivot the arm and maintain its position so we could see negative and positive ease on that armhole as you are pivoting it to make the adjustment right on the body, which would replicate your body.
Neat.
That wasn't good enough. Then we came back with the people were always making these deep, long armholes that just drove us crazy. And they would not fit, and the armhole was way low, and etc. So I developed what they call arm caps that could attach to the shoulder, and people could actually mark that area there and remove the arm caps, and they could actually fold their pattern or their muslin over to that marking and get a Chanel look to fit their armhole.
Nice.
And make it fit. And those arm caps also illustrated the separation from the top of your cap sleeve to your shoulder. And you could actually see if that sleeve and that shoulder was hanging halfway down your sleeve cap, or you had to make the adjustment back at that shoulder seam. and that gives you a great separation.
Mhm.
Cool.
And then there's more. I mean, then we did Dancing with the Stars when we're doing pants, especially. This is what we're doing here in store. Is and I'll illustrate that is when we're fitting, and we're actually fitting on the body. You know, we've got that crotch seam that has to be fitted, pinned. And how do you do that with two legs attached? I mean, we did it for hundreds of years, but it became very annoying. So our engineering department, through my help, we developed, and of course, another item that we patented was develop a removable leg option. So you could now remove that leg, get in there, get that inseam fitted perfectly, so you could get that accurate fit on that inseam in that crotch area, whether it's the front or back crotch, because you don't have that second leg lingering in the way. So these are all the different things that separate us from what's out there and to what we have to offer there in your store. And we will be offering our store. And guess what? I am a certified fit specialist, one of the only ones in the country that do what I do. And I have, you'll have the opportunity to get measured and fitted by me there in the store. And we'll do that with pants. And if they're there and they're interested in taking the challenge and the small little investment of getting a body form, this would be the time for them to do it. Because like I said, there may not be a second chance for me to come around because of my schedule and my time. But I am excited to come to your store. I think this is a great opportunity for those that will be watching this video now or later to jump into class and come over and see us. And, you know, maybe they just have questions about it, you know, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. And about anything on the dancing show or anything that I've done in the past, whether it's dolls or whomever. This is a great chance, and it'll be fresh off the press when I get there. You know, I mean, just weeks away.
Yeah.
It's just weeks away. That's
Yeah.
right, guys. Weeks away. So we still got we're rapidly approaching, but you still have plenty of time to get in there if you'd like. So
Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
thanks, Joe. I know you're really, really busy, and we really appreciate you taking the time to sit and give us some good information and some inspiration. And
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it. And
Yeah, I am too, and I hope that some people take light to this of us coming to your store and maybe jumping in this wonderful pants class that we're going to have to offer. I think it's going to be just a real amazing time. And I don't care if you're a beginner or advanced sewist. It makes no difference to me. I'll walk you through it at any level. So certainly don't let that stop you from joining the class. And even a quilter, you know.
all are welcome.
I'm always, all are welcome. You know, I'm always amazed at quilters. I think that quilters are some of the best sewers out there. And I learned that in this business because I thought, well, God, I wouldn't be doing a quilted jacket class, you know? Let's do a jacket with quilts. And I mean, I think they know how to sew. You know, I mean, really, let's just get that back on. Let's put a yoke in and let's get this quilted done. And we'll use some flat quarters to do the sleeves and what have you. We'll put a real good quilted jacket together and get it lined and all that. And I think that'd be a great class down the road. So.
yeah, those are popular in fashion right now.
Yeah,
really.
very popular. Quilted jackets are probably right on the top. So, again, you know, quilters, fashion sewers, doesn't make a difference. All the same. Quilted fashion jackets are real hot item, real hot ticket right now. They sure are. So, anyway.
Okay.
But I am so looking forward to coming to your store, and I thank you for that opportunity. And I am so looking forward to meet with each and every one of you there at the store. And even if it's a chit chat, you know, and we can reminiscence about my career and what's been going on. But yeah, but as soon as I get off with you, I got to get back on the phone with Holly's business manager. He called me. I forgot I had to be on the phone with you. And yeah, and I go, hey, Jason, I'll call you right back.
We appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend it with us and our people. So thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. And
Safe travels.
thank you so much. And thank you for your time, you guys. And we'll talk soon. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Joe.
Take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Righty. All right. Well, what do you guys think of that? That was pretty cool, huh?
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. So as you heard, this is not something that's going to be coming around very often, if ever again. He sounds like he's currently booked up, for this year. So even places nearby, sounds like he's at full capacity. So sounds like our place is one of the few places on his agenda that still has seats available. So if you are interested in this, I don't know what you're waiting for.
If you can't do it, tell a friend. Send a friend. We want to fill it up.
Yeah. Well, we can take as many people as we'll take as many people as we can. So if you're interested, just let us know. If there's any hindrance of any kind that you think can be navigated, just let us know. Reach out to us. We'll see if we can work out whatever that hindrance may be. But yeah. Ooh. Reschedule it, Karen. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you can have surgery anytime. This is
That's right.
all right. Well, I'll say goodbye too, and
All
let
right.
you have it and do the rest of your agenda.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So you're stuck with me now. We'll keep it relatively brief. The main parts of what we wanted to hit on are going to be the rest of the classes coming up at the end of the month here. We've got 2 Bernina Stitchwise events that we're really excited about. We have a Q series event on the 31st of August, and then we have a Surger event called Surge Forward the 1st, that Tuesday. So yes, here is Surge Forward. We have the projects. Trent has finished up the projects, the samples, and they are currently displayed up front next to the machine that he did them on, which would be the Bernina L890. So come have a look at the finished projects. If you're on the fence, if you're in the area and you're thinking about signing up and you've not done so yet, please feel free to swing by and check out the samples in person. Here's a picture of the samples. It's always good to come in and see them for yourself, though. So if you are interested, I would definitely encourage you to do so. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat here or give us a call at 251-634-3133. Let's see. And then as I alluded to, the day prior, Bernina Stitchwise, a finishing touch. We're going to be doing a variation of this event. We're going to have all kinds of Q series machines set up in the classroom, mounted differently. We're very excited about the new Pro frame that we just got in from Bernina. We have it set up in the class or in the showroom right now, but we're going to relocate it into the classroom for this event, along with a couple of other Q series machines mounted differently. We're going to have them in tables. We're going to have them in hoop frames. We're going to have them on the Pro frame. We're going to have it set up as many possible ways as we can. So if you're interested in taking your quilting to the next level, this is going to be the event for you. It is an easy event to get into. Is a low threshold of $30, which, to check out these kick-ass machines, I mean, $30 is nothing to come check out this event. So I would highly encourage you to do so if the Q Series machine has been on your radar for some time now, in any capacity. Like I said, whether it be sit down, whether it be mounted on a hoop frame, or whether it be mounted on a large Pro frame or studio frame, we would encourage you to come sign up for this event and get a taste for what these machines can do. We're excited about our educator coming. We have gotten to chat with her, and she seems very lovely. It's not someone that we've had before, but she seems very, very lovely. She is a big fan of us. So she's been watching our lives for some time now in an attempt to get to know us. And I think she seems pretty cool. So I'm excited about it. We're excited about having her. We're excited about having these new events. Q Series event is also new to us in general. So lots of new things happening here at All About Sewing, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. So if you have any questions, please feel free. Again, drop them in the chat or give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any and all of your questions. So let's see. I think that's it. Anything else to add from you, Amanda? No? Okay. Let's see. Did we get to all of our chats from earlier? Sheila is having a crab and shrimp. Okay. Gumbo. Nice. Let's see. Mary Gail is having leftover Chinese. There's always a place for that. Fair enough, Mary Gail. Karen's been sewing all afternoon and haven't cooked. That's fine. Just maybe a liquid dinner tonight. Huh? Oh, Joanne was here. Cool. Joanne, if you're still here, good to see you. You have some great classes coming up. Yes, we do. We have some great classes coming up. We have some really great classes coming up. We've been working our butts off to provide you guys with things that we have not done before, things that this area has not seen. I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job of that. So this is no different. This class is no different. You heard it from Joe himself. He may not be back down to this area again. So who knows? If this is something that's interest to you, I would highly encourage you to sign up. This is quite possibly the first and last time we may be able to get him. So please consider that. Sounds like Amanda is playing you out. Amanda, are you playing me out? Not purposefully. Just happened by accident. Trent came in today and signed up for the event September 1st. Yes, you signed up for the event. Karen, good job, Karen. See? Be like Karen, everybody. Sign up for the event. Lol to you too, Mary Gail. Lol to you too. Finishing touch, August 31st. Search forward on the 1st. The following day. It's going to be a quick turnaround. K-Ron, I heard K-Ron. K-Ron's here. All right, guys. Well, we have completed our interview with Mr. Joe. You guys have done a great job on reacting to our stream. I see lots of likes and loves from everybody. Thank you. Tina Pacheco, Karen Duggar, Sheila Lee, Kilty Spoke, Patricia Starkey, MG Dubs, Caitlin Carr, Joanne Leonard. Thank you, guys. Thank you all for the reactions. It is much appreciated. It does help more than you know. Well, with that, guys, unless you guys have any other questions, any other parting comments. Patsy, says Mary Gail. 2 exclamation points. Good night, Karen. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to everyone joining us this evening. We are going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to let myself and Miss Amanda get out of here. So thank you, everyone who showed up tonight. We appreciate you. You could have been anywhere, but you were here. So thank you. Sign up for classes if you haven't already. Sign up for Stitchwise. Sign up for Surge forward. Sign up for the finishing touch. Sign up for Joe Vecchiarelli. Those are your assignments. Those are your marching orders. She's an art group benign leader. Okay. Heard that. All right. Well, Amanda's hitting me with a thank you and good night. That is our cue. Thank you so much to all who joined us. I am Jonathan, and on behalf of Trent and Amanda, we are all about sewing. Thank you so much. We could not do it without you. Go have some dinner if you haven't done so already, and have a drink or something. I don't know. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other, and have a good night. Mwah.